Hate crimes in New Mexico are up, and one group specifically is seeing more violence against them rather than others. News 13's Rachel Knapp is here with a breakdown of the numbers from the FBI. Rachel?
Jess, hate crimes against African Americans are on the rise in New Mexico. I spoke with the NAACP, who says they're working with state lawmakers to increase the punishment for people who commit a hate crime.
In the latest statistics from the FBI, state law enforcement agencies reported 55 incidents of hate crime in New Mexico last year, 5 more than the year before.
I think that is very important that we understand it's a serious situation here in New Mexico and America as a whole.
Last year, we reported on a couple of local businesses that were targeted. Vandals destroyed a Santa Fe Indian restaurant, leaving behind racial slurs on the walls. And one downtown Albuquerque Asian restaurant had graffiti sprayed, "Watch out with the coronavirus," on their back walls. According to the recent FBI stats, most of the reports are about race. The top targets, African Americans.
We know that African Americans are adversely affected by hate crimes, but Chinese, Asian, and Pacific Islanders, the LGBTQ trans citizens, they're being subjected to racial hatred. So we all need to be aware of this situation and do something about it.
We asked whether the recent Black Lives Matter protests, both nationwide and here locally, are driving up the number of hate crimes against African Americans. The FBI and the NAACP aren't sure exactly what's behind the spike, but that's something they continue to look into. Hispanics, white, and gay men also fell victim to hate crimes in New Mexico last year. The data is troubling to the Albuquerque chapter of the NAACP. They say they're working with state lawmakers to increase penalties for people who commit hate crimes.
I think it's a sign of the times that we have to do something about it. Otherwise, things could drastically be amplified. We'll find more target groups being violence directed towards these target groups. So if we could pass legislation that has teeth in it, and I think that would be a deterrent.
The Albuquerque FBI division believes there is a lot more hate crime going on in our state that is not being reported. They're working on a campaign to encourage people to report hate crimes to law enforcement. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Rachel. If someone is convicted of a hate crime currently, they could get another year or 2 added to their sentence or have to do community service or education programs. The NAACP didn't elaborate on how much they want to increase those penalties.